Hi, I'm Chrissy Haslam, the First Lady of Tennessee. If you're like me, you enjoy a good story, especially one that inspires, challenges, and encourages you. That's why I'm so excited about All Saints. This new movie is based on the true story of salesman-turned-pastor Michael Spurlock, played by John Corbett, the tiny church he was ordered to shut down, and a group of refugees who risked everything to plant seeds for a future that might just save them all. It's inspired by a true story that happened right here in Tennessee, and All Saints was actually filmed in Tennessee too, at the real All Saints Church in the town of Smyrna and in locations around Nashville. We wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
It's always an honor when you get to be in the actual location that you're supposed to be shooting. There's an energy that you can't duplicate on a stage or on a set. And so it's an honor, to be in this actual church.
You can't shoot this anyplace else. In addition to it being geographically unique, in that, you have a church up here, then you have fields, then you have the river. Even if we had found a place, I would have insisted we shoot here, because to me, making the picture should parallel what the picture is about. And the fact that we're shooting in the real place with some of the real people, I feel it's like a real privilege to be welcomed into that community. I can't imagine doing this anywhere else. I mean, it's just, it's unthinkable.
My kids went to the elementary school right behind here. I don't know that I've driven down this road in so many years, but I knew of this church. I knew what was going on and just totally had forgotten about it until the script came up. It's like how you have these deja vu moments going, wait a minute, and you start looking back on pages going, I know this church. I remember when this was going on, and I remember little snippets in our little local paper about it. And since I had worked, been in Smyrna and in Rutherford County for so many years, I was like, well, this happened. I know these people. And so on a selfish note, it was kind of coming back to some sweet places where there were some great memories for me personally.
It's just been an unreal experience for me to come back here to Tennessee, a state that I really love and have spent a lot of time in, and make this happen. This beautiful story about Michael Spurlock and these Karen farmers and this church named All Saints in this town, Smyrna. Can't believe I'm part of it.
We get to film in the real All Saints Church where it really took place, which never happens in a movie. You go to a set or they build a stage or something, and it's incredible because this is really where it happened, and we're getting to meet some of the real congregants, and of course many of the Karen are working on the film. So I feel like we have to take a lot of care and respect that idea because we are really here.
It was really obvious once we nailed down that we were going to make this in the actual church and actual community that the Karen community should play themselves. And so fortunately, because the real Ye Win is so plugged into the church, it was a very natural conversation and there was an openness to be part of the picture.
Everyone was just lovely, and they took me to a house blessing where the entire Karen community and other community members came and just blessed this new home. It was about 50 people just sitting on the floor, praying, singing, and then afterwards just this feast. I would love to visit these people in Nashville again, and I know that no matter how much time passes, they would welcome me into their home.
We finished our last day at the actual church yesterday. What was beautiful to see was some of the Karen people giving gifts of clothing and bags and things natural to their culture. They were giving gifts to many people in our production, expressing just gratitude for how they were treated and how they got to be part of the picture, and for the awareness they believe this movie will add to their situation.
What appealed to me most about the film was that it's a story of community, that it's a story of people coming together. The fact that we get to work every day with the people who've lived this is really a privilege.
All Saints truly is a Tennessee story, yet it's also much bigger than that. It's a story about community. It's a story of grit, determination, and hard work. It's a story about loving and caring for our neighbors. I hope you'll take the time to see All Saints, now in theaters nationwide.